Hi, my name is Christine, and here is wishing you everything that you wish for yourself in 2021. I'm very excited about this new year because one is the number of beginning. I feel like it's a good fresh new start where you start, and one really is the beginning. When you start anything, you count, you start from the number one. So I'm excited about this year. I was actually having this discussion with some friends, and we were sharing our experiences, how 2020 had been, and came to the conclusion that everybody, in one way or another, suffered a hit. Everyone was hit by 2020 in one area of their life or another. So everyone is happy to break into a new year. Now, as we're having this discussion, what came to my mind was an incident that is known in history as the Great Chicago Fire. Now, about a century and a half ago, a great fire razed down almost the entire city of Chicago. Now, in those days, they built mainly with wood. And so it's understandable that most of the city would burn down in one incident. It was a disaster of colossal magnitude. Now, about 300 people lost their lives, 100,000 people lost their homes and their livelihood. And so a week or so later, when the fire had died down, some group of merchants got together in the ashes or the rubble of what had been their stores. And they decided, all of them, to move to another part of the country and start their lives over. All except one, a gentleman named Mweteeli. Now, he pointed at the ashes and said, on these ashes, I will build the world's greatest store, no matter how many times it burns down. And he did. He not only built a store, he built a chain of stores. He wound up accumulating a fortune worth $125 million in those days. Now, what had happened to all of them. The fire had happened to all of them. 2020 happened to all of us. Now, your destination is not determined by what happens to you. Your destination is determined by what you do with what happens to you. So make up your mind to make 2021 a good year. I'll talk to you along the way. My name is Mweteeli.